Finally today I have the Skoda Superb Sportline. So let's quickly get into the boot. So yeah, the boot is large enough, 625 liters, and it gets a hatchback style opening for the boot. As you see, it has in the Octavia as well. And the only problem is the loading lip is quite high, so larger suitcases like picking up and putting in the boot is kind of a problem thing. And you get a first aid kit and a light. You have a torch here, some space here as well. Like you can remove the torch and you can use it. And you get a hook here as well. You get a parcel shelf. You get a hook here as well with a 12-volt charging socket. Some space here as well. So yeah, in terms of practicality, yes, it's a good big boat. And this spare wheel is a not full size spare wheel. It's a 205 55 R16 inches. The toolkit is placed over here, well packaged as well. Yeah, so you can close the boot by pressing the button. And yes, it gets front and rear fog lights, rear LED tail lights, Then you have the Skoda badging here, Superb badging. You have rear parking sensors, and it gets a reverse parking camera, not 360-degree parking camera. Now, talking about the rear wheels, the size is 215 55 R17 inches diamond cut alloy wheels. So yeah, now like the car has gone for a big journey and came back, so yeah, now it's kind of dusty, but yeah, it looks good. And the car looks good in grey color, sporty appeal. Request sensor on the doors. And now let me get in the rear seat. Now I would say about the seats, say about the doors are quite heavy and big. You get manual door blinds, chrome lining of door handles, power window switch, 1 liter bottle will fit easily here. The Skoda scuff plate. So let's quickly get into the rear seat. Yeah, getting in and out is not a problem. The car is quite low, and legroom and knee is massive, and under thigh support is decent, I would say, as the seat is positioned a little low. And you get a magazine holder here, 3-zone automatic climate control with rear AC vents, huge transmission tunnel, so 3 people won't be comfortable. But the one problem is there, like the seat is also not that comfortable on the middle one. Like the other gets Alcantara finish, all the 4, so it gets sports seats as well. And now let me show you this. You get a handle over here with a hook, and you get twin lights as well. Now let me show you the rear armrest. So yeah, rear armrest with twin cup holders, and you can like access the boot from here. 3 adjustable headrests, and this car gets 8 airbags, ABS with EBD, ESC, ESP, hill hold control, traction control, and it gets rear windshield blind as well. You get these Skoda cushions as well, which are quite comfortable. Now, yeah, you get a hook here as well. You get height adjustable seat belts. So the Sportline gets all black cabin, whereas the luxury line, the top end, the LNK variant gets the beige treatment. So yeah, this is like, both of them have the same engine, and they are like little bit difference of features. Like you get a subtle lip spoiler here, finished in black, piano black touch. The body color door handles, piano black touch here as well. Piano black touch on the ORVMs as well. Yeah, so this is the front look of the car. You get a blacked out grille as well, front parking sensor, that is the towing hook. You get full LED headlights, and this is the headlight washer. Now this Skoda gets the blacked out logo here. So yeah, let's quickly get into the driver's seat. Now here you get power window switches. All the power windows get one touch function, central locking as well. Now you get ambient lighting strip with fake carbon fiber treatment. This is the switches for the headlight. So pull it once for the front fog, pull it twice for the rear fog. This is the fully digital instrument cluster, the virtual cockpit. And here you get a driver armrest and some space, and a USB as well. Here you get 3 mini cup holders and good finishing here as well. You have also fake carbon fiber treatment. And this is the auto hold function. This is the electronic parking brake. This is the central locking. This is for the auto start stop system. This is the traction control button. This is for opening the boot, and this is for the front parking sensor. You can switch it on and switch it off. This is the 7-speed DSG gearbox. This is parking, reverse, neutral, driving and sports. Like you can slot it down, use it for manual as well. Now here you get some space. There isn't a wireless charging pad here. 12-volt charging socket, USB. As I told, 3-zone automatic climate control. So yeah, this is the key. You get lock, you can open the boot and you can unlock the car. And you get the engine start stop button here. So yes, I'll just switch on the engine. Now this is an 8-inch unit which supports Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth connectivity, aux, navigation as well. Now as I told, it's an 8-inch unit. So this is for the menu, radio, media, navigation, traffic, telephone, vehicle. So let's get into vehicle. So you have the green score, like how efficiently you're driving. Then you have the selection for the virtual cockpit. Now you can like customize the virtual cockpit from here. Like you can change it. As you can see, as I'm changing it from the infotainment system. So yeah, there's view 1, view 2 and view 3. So 3 views. As you can see, info about destination, compass, height, audio, acceleration, consumption, distance traveled, traveling time. So yeah, a lot of information. And then your driving data, like how well you're driving since start and long-term driving since the last time you refueled the car. Now the vehicle status. Then yeah, as I told, that drive green one. Then you have the settings. You have the electronic stability control activated, like you can switch it on and switch it off. Like about the tire settings, like speed warning you can put at what speed. Then you have the lights. Then you have the parking and maneuvering. Then background lighting, the interior lighting. So yeah, it gets a 10 ambient light color options, like all LED lights. So yeah, good color options, and it changes the instrument color as well, instrument cluster's color. Let me change it to blue. As you saw, the background is changing. Yeah, and like you can select an area, like if you want the color there, like how much intensity of the color. Then you have the wipers and mirror settings, open and closing seats. Then instrument cluster, time and date. So you can change the time and date. Units, like you can change the units like kilometers into miles and speed into miles per hour, Fahrenheit. Then you can change the mileage, like which mileage it should show. So yeah, then you have service factory settings. So these NIF2 features like help a lot, and it's like too much detailed. You have the media command, you have the telephone smart link. Then you go into sound, you have sound settings, like you can focus it, you have volume controls and touchscreen tone. Then you have air condition, images settings, like you can control the air conditioning, like where do you want the air conditioning. And this is the settings for the air conditioning. Then you have the settings, you have screen, date and time, language, which language you want. So yeah, units, mobile control, mobile data saver, factory setting, Bluetooth, LAN, system information, copyright, Then in system information, yes, so these all information are there. So yeah, it's very slick to use, 8-inch unit, like it's very fully loaded. Now let me show you the glove box. So the glove box is good, big. You have 2 SD slots here, and it gets a light here as well. Now let me show you this. Now you get a mirror with a light, and same as the case here, mirror with a light. Then you have lights here as well, twin LED lights, and you can control the lights from here as well, the behind lights. And you get a panoramic sunroof, which opens. Yeah, this is the maximum opens. Yeah, so it brings in a lot of airy feeling. And like this is the sun blind, which you should manually operate it. Now you get 3-zone automatic climate control. Now you get 3-zone automatic climate control, as I told earlier. Now it will show the display here, like if you're changing the temperature. So yeah, the air conditioning works brilliantly well, chills the cabin in no time. And you get the hazard light switch here as well. Now yeah, the steering is good, flat bottom steering wheel. This is the sports steering wheel with good soft touch materials and the leather finish. Now this is for the cruise control, and this is like for the traction control. This is for the view, and this you can change the, like you can browse to, yeah, so like you can change the, like you can see different information, different views as well. So yeah, this is the range, this is the kilometer per hour, this is the for the tachometer only. This is the engine temperature meter, this is the fuel meter. Now this is the trip meter, and this is the seatbelt warning. This is the total distance it has covered. So yeah, a lot of controls here as well. And let me, yeah, so the horn is also too good. And yes, so let me show you the engine bay. Now let me show you the reverse parking camera as well. So it gets a reverse parking camera only with front and rear parking sensors. And the camera is decent, I would say. The quality isn't that great, like comparing with its rivals. But yeah, it does the job nevertheless. And yes, so
It's of the engine.
yeah. So I'll show you the engine bay. Add to it. Now talking about the doors at the front, your door pockets are large enough at the front, and you get a trash can here. So yes. Now this is the engine, 2-liter TSI engine, insulation right here, and it gets hydraulic struts. So this is a 2-liter turbocharged engine producing 190 horsepower and 320 Newton meters of torque. Before the Skoda Superb had a diesel and a petrol. The diesel is discontinued. Now this is the petrol. The old one had a 1.8 TSI with around 180 horses and 250 Newton meters of torque. So yeah, the power is raised around 10 horsepower, and the torque is up by I think 70 Newton meters. So yeah, the 0 to 100 claim time is under 8 seconds. So this is a fast car, and the top speed is limited to around 220 to 240 kilometers per hour. Now talking about the mileage and fuel tank capacity, the mileage by ARA is 15.1 kilometers per liter, and the fuel tank capacity is 66 liters. And the mileage which you can expect it in the city, it's around 8 to 11 kilometers per liter, and the highway I think you can stretch it till 14 depending on your driving style. So yeah, one more thing to note, that you get fake treatment here, the real exhaust is under the car. So what do you guys think about the Skoda Superb? Please let me know. This car gets the tilt and telescopic steering adjustment as well, and 8 airbags as I told earlier. So let me know your views about the Skoda Superb Sportline. The LNK gets a little bit like the ventilated front seats, and you have the analog dials, and you don't have the digital virtual cockpit in the Sportline. You get it in the luxury, the LNK variant. And You there were some piano black touches like these things there on the side and on the front of our rims. Like you won't get in the Sportline. You get specially like the black things. You get shark fin antenna as well. So yeah, thank you so much. Please do like, comment and subscribe and let me know your views about this car.